Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. Today I have a 2008 Ford Escape, and in this short video I will talk about rust problems on these vehicles, and I will try to show you all the locations you have to check to see if there is any rust or if there any rust is starting to appear. This video will apply to second generation of Ford Escapes made from 2008 all the way up to 2012. Actually, I have two Escapes here. This blue one is 2008 and the gray one just behind there is a 2010. So I will show you on both of these vehicles what to check, and I will start from the more obvious locations. Okay, so the easiest rust to spot is on the rear quarter panels, so you always want to check the area just above the rear wheels. They like to rust here on the edges, and especially they start to rust just from the underneath. Now most of the Escapes I've had, there is at least a bit of rust here, but if it's like this, in 2 years or so this will be completely rusted out, and then the only way to fix it is actually to cut the rust out and to weld a new piece. But this one is not too bad, and I'll show you the other side actually as well. This other side is a bit worse, as you can see, so it's pretty much rusted through, especially if you look from underneath. So this small piece would have to be actually cut out and rewelded. And my 2010 one, it's even worse. So yeah, this is the first location you want to check, and the first rust problem. So pretty much these Escapes like to rust from this rear door all the way to the back. Okay, and one more thing to add: always check the rear door, open the door. So sometimes if there is no rust here or just a bit of bubbling rust, check this part of the inside door frame. Make sure there is no rust here, because I often see them rust at this location, but usually only left side. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it is. Okay, the next spot they like to rust is actually inside here, just above the rear shock. So this area around here can get quite rusted, and then this shock pretty much punctures all the way into the cargo space. So this is something also that's worth checking. So this area right here rusts out. Sometimes it's that bad. There's actually, I believe, a dormant part to replace this whole metal piece inside. So if you have this problem, there is a solution, but again, that piece has to be welded in. Yeah. Okay, the third location is the tailgate, the liftgate. So pretty much this is cosmetical mostly, but they always start to rust down here at the bottom. So all the way along this and around this Ford Scion, and then like you see here on this Escape, just below the tailgate glass. Okay, the blue Escape I was showing you recently, the tailgate is not too bad, but I can show you it started to rust on the inside edge, just alongside here. So this is easy to fix right now so it doesn't spread, but if not fixed, in 2 or 3 years it's gonna look the same like the one I just showed you. Okay, now the most important thing to check and most expensive to fix are actually the rocker panels. Now there is a catch here. You always have to make sure to look underneath this plastic cover, and I will show you why now. Once I get down, now if you look at it right now, it doesn't look too bad, right? And you'll have a couple of clips holding this plastic here tight, and you won't be able to see any rust. But look at this now. You have to pull this plastic completely off, And now look underneath how it looks. Okay, I'll try to turn on the flash on my phone. Okay, so this should be much better now. So these rocker panels are completely rusted out. Completely rusted out from the back part all the way up to the front and both sides. And that's a really expensive fix, because they have to be cut out and new rocker panels welded in, and that's something you don't want to do. So this is the most expensive fix regarding the rust on these vehicles. So if you're on the market to buy Escape, make sure to check all these spots. Yeah, I'll also show you how this rocker panel looks at the front end. Now, some people, when selling these vehicles, some dishonest dealers or private sellers, whatever, they will just screw this plastic to this metal piece so you can't even look underneath. That's how the auctions do it. So this is something to keep in mind. Okay, now this is the front end of that rocker panel. Look at this. There is no rocker panel pretty much. It's so rusted out. And yeah, so don't get me wrong, these are good vehicles, reliable vehicles, very good in the winter, but they like to rust, and they rust badly, especially the rear end. Now, not all of them are rusted on the rocker panels, maybe every second one. It kind of depends. If you live in an area where there is salt used in the winter, then they will definitely rust. But even like, for example, this blue one, it's here my local vehicle. We don't use salt in the winter, we have cold winters. But yeah, it's rusted anyway. So yeah, I did my best to show you all the locations of the rust. And if you're on the market to buy Escape, what to look at and which places to check. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope it gave you a bit more information on these vehicles. If it was helpful, please like it and consider subscribing and joining my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.